Welcome to Mythic Battleverse, a realm where myths collide with the unknown, where gods face extraterrestrial titans, and legends are forged in the fires of chaos. Subscribe now. The battle for the multiverse begins here. The moon hung low over the dense jungle, its silvery light casting eerie shadows on the tangled foliage. Predator, the perfect hunter, moved with ghostly precision, his cloaking device rendering him almost invisible. His thermal vision scanned the undergrowth, detecting the faint warmth of nocturnal creatures. But tonight, something unusual lingered. He had tracked his prey across galaxies and now detected faint traces of an alien presence, a being as elusive as it was dangerous. Venom, lurking in the underbrush, sensed a disturbance, his symbiote tendrils twitching in anticipation. The jungle was alive with tension, the air vibrating with an unseen challenge. The symbiote whispered warnings in Eddie Brock's mind, urging vigilance. Predator paused, his cloaking device shimmering faintly as he drew a razor-sharp combi stick, preparing for the encounter. Predator decloaked, standing tall, his shimmering armor glinting like molten steel under the moonlight. His mandibles flared as he emitted a guttural roar, a challenge that shook the trees and startled the wildlife. Venom's inky black form slithered out of the shadows, his body shifting and growing as the symbiote enveloped him fully. His sharp, menacing grin reflected the moonlight, rows of jagged teeth gleaming. "You want to hunt me?" Venom hissed, his voice a blend of rage and mockery. "Come, then, let's play." The ground beneath them seemed to quake as they faced off, their contrasting forms, technology versus organic chaos, set against the backdrop of the dense jungle. Predator struck first, launching a razor-sharp disc from his gauntlet. It sliced through the air with a deadly hum, aimed directly at Venom's chest. Venom dodged with an acrobatic twist, his body contorting unnaturally, but the disc nicked his shoulder, leaving a sizzling wound. Predator's thermal vision registered the hit, but his prey was unfazed. Venom snarled, his symbiote already repairing the damage, black tendrils stitching the wound shut in seconds. "That all you got?" he mocked. He retaliated with a barrage of tendrils, whipping and tearing at Predator from multiple angles. The hunter deflected with his plasma caster, scorching the jungle floor as Venom danced away from the blast, his movements fluid and unpredictable. Predator's analytical mind calculated the creature's speed and resilience, adapting his strategy on the fly. The fight spilled deeper into the jungle, where the dense trees and underbrush became weapons. Predator leapt into the canopy, using his vantage point to rain down energy bolts. Venom countered by uprooting a massive tree, hurling it with incredible force. The impact sent Predator crashing to the ground, his cloak momentarily flickering as he rolled to evade Venom's charge. Predator triggered a series of traps hidden in the jungle, exploding spears and razor-sharp wires, forcing Venom to dodge and weave through a deadly gauntlet. "You think traps scare me?" Venom snarled, his voice echoing through the trees. The jungle itself seemed to groan under the strain of their battle, animals fleeing as the two titans clashed. Predator deployed a series of advanced traps, nets laced with electricity, explosives triggered by motion, and spikes camouflaged in the dirt. Venom fell into one such trap, a net snapping shut around him as electricity coursed through his body. The symbiote screeched in agony, the black mass writhing and sparking. Predator emerged from the shadows, his wrist blades gleaming as he prepared to strike. But Venom's resilience shone through with a guttural roar. He shattered the electrified net, black tendrils lashing out like vipers. One tendril coiled around Predator's leg, yanking him off balance. Venom lunged, fangs bared, forcing Predator to leap back and reassess. The two combatants collided in a brutal melee, their raw power shaking the ground. Predator wielded his dual wrist blades with deadly precision, slicing into Venom's shifting form. Each strike left wounds that hissed and bubbled, but the symbiote's regenerative powers kept Venom in the fight. Venom's claws and fangs tore at Predator's armor, peeling away pieces with every strike. Predator used his strength and agility to counter, grappling with Venom and slamming him into a tree. Blood, black and green, splattered the jungle floor as their roars echoed through the night. Predator's mask registered critical damage, his HUD flickering as Venom's relentless assault began to wear him down. Outmatched in raw power, Predator activated his self-destruct mechanism, the glowing countdown on his gauntlet ticking ominously. Venom sensed the imminent danger, the symbiote's instincts screaming a warning. With a snarl, he wrapped his tendrils around Predator's arm, ripping the device away with brutal force. Predator roared in frustration as Venom hurled the device into the distance. The explosion lit up the night sky, a fiery testament to the ferocity of their battle. Predator's armor was scorched, and his movements became slower, more deliberate. "You're running out of tricks," Venom growled, his voice dripping with menace. Wounded but unyielding, Predator retreated into a hidden cave, hoping to regroup. The dimly lit interior with a labyrinth of jagged rocks and narrow passageways. Venom pursued, his glowing eyes piercing the darkness. "No hiding now," he taunted, his voice reverberating off the cave walls. Predator's stealth technology gave him a temporary advantage, allowing him to strike from the shadows. Plasma bolts and wrist blades lashed out, keeping Venom at bay, but the symbiote's keen senses made it nearly impossible to stay hidden for long. The cave became a battleground of shadows, their clash creating echoes that sounded like the growls of ancient beasts. Predator managed to pin Venom against the cave wall, driving the serrated blade deep into his chest. Venom screamed, his symbiote writhing in agony, but instead of succumbing, he absorbed the pain, his body enveloping the blade. "You're strong," Venom growled, his voice echoing ominously, but not strong enough. The surge of power, he pushed Predator back, the symbiote's tendrils forming makeshift weapons that lashed out with devastating force. Predator's mask was torn away, revealing his mandibles flaring in defiance as he prepared for one final stand. Venom unleashed a desperate, all-encompassing attack, his symbiote form expanding and morphing into a monstrous size. Tendrils lashed out in every direction, smashing through stone and tearing at Predator's armor. Predator fought valiantly, his wrist blades flashing in the dim light. But his strength began to wane as Venom's unrelenting assault overwhelmed him. The symbiote absorbed every strike, adapting and growing stronger. "You can't kill what won't stop," Venom hissed, his voice a mix of fury and triumph. The cave walls trembled under the onslaught, debris falling as their battle reached its zenith. With a thunderous roar, Venom coiled his tendrils around Predator, lifting him off the ground. Predator struggled, his mandibles clicking furiously, but Venom tightened his grip. "You lose," Venom hissed before slamming Predator into the cave floor with earth-shattering force. The impact created a crater, dust and debris swirling around him. Predator lay motionless, his armor cracked and his mask shattered. Venom loomed over him, his jagged teeth gleaming as he let out a victorious roar that echoed through the jungle. Venom stood over his fallen foe, his chest heaving with exertion. The jungle was silent, the echoes of their battle fading into the night. The symbiote's tendrils receded slightly, revealing Eddie Brock's grim expression. "You fought well," Venom muttered, his tone almost respectful, but not well enough. He turned toward the jungle, his form melting back into the shadows. The battered remains of one of the galaxy's greatest hunters lay behind him, a testament to Venom's resilience and the ferocity of their clash.